We'll start tonight with some very special recognitions, and we'll start with the first one. We'd like to recognize tonight, and I'm going to do this one from here since there's no one with us that will be to accept this, but tonight we will honor Mr. Gary Everhardt, who was has spent 4 decades of his service and contributions through the state of North Carolina, the Parks Service, Blue Ridge Parkway, and also through the city of Lenoir and Caldwell County. We certainly appreciate all that Mr. Everhardt did. He passed away several weeks back, and his wife actually passed away several days before he did. So very tough time, I know, for the Everhardt family. He grew up here in Lenoir, went to Lenoir High School, and always loved his association with it. Was part of the Over Mountain Victory Trail, and helped that when Mr. Senator Broyhill, Congressman and Senator Broyhill, was working on that. He was one that was part of that recognition, and so has had quite a service of things that we will honor him for. So we'd like to read this resolution and present it into our records, and we will present this to his family and to probably the Over Mountain Victory Trail Association as well. Resolution honoring Gary E. Everhardt for his contributions to the city of Lenoir and Caldwell County. Whereas Gary Eugene Everhardt was born on July the 8th, 1934 in Lenoir, North Carolina, and was the only Caldwell County native to ever serve as the director of the National Park Service from January 1975 to May 1977. And whereas in October of 1977, Gary Everhardt started working as the superintendent of the Blue Ridge Parkway and oversaw the completion of the parkway, which runs through the northern tip of Caldwell County, including completion of the Lynn Cove Viaduct around Grandfather Mountain. And whereas the Blue Ridge Parkway brings millions of visitors into North Carolina and Virginia every year to travel all or part of the 469 miles of parkway and enjoy our beautiful Appalachian mountains. And whereas Gary Everhardt sought to improve interpretive programming, develop trails, and attract visitors to the parkway, and also supervised and supported the construction of the Asheville Folk Arts Center, the Parkway headquarters, and the Blue Ridge Music Center. And whereas the Blue Ridge Parkway headquarters in North Carolina is named after Mr. Gary Everhardt, and whereas during his career with the National Park Service and after, Gary Everhardt was a strong advocate for the Over Mountain Victory National Historic Trail, which runs through Lenoir and Caldwell County, and he was a charter member of the Over Mountain Victory Trail Association, which seeks to preserve, protect, and interpret the route of the Over Mountain men that they took to the Battle of Kings Mountain. And whereas the state of North Carolina recognized Gary Everhardt's 42-year career and service by awarding him the Order of the Longleaf Pine, the state's highest honor. And whereas for his service as the superintendent of the Blue Ridge Parkway, Gary E. Everhardt was awarded the Department of the Interior's highest honor on April 24th of 1985, the Distinguished Service Award, and in 1990 he was awarded the Cornelius Amory Pugsley National Medal Award for his dedication to park conservation. Whereas Gary Everhardt passed away at 86 years old on Sunday, December the 27th, 2020, in Charlotte, North Carolina, just days after his beloved wife, Nancy, died on December the 23rd. Now, therefore, be it resolved that I, as mayor of the city and on behalf of the city and the Lenoir City Council, hereby extend sincere appreciation and deep gratitude to the Lenoir native Gary Eugene Everhardt, and further recognize and honor his 4 decades of service and many contributions to our city, our county, our state, and our nation on this, the 16th day of February 2021. So we will get this to Mr. Everhardt's family and try to say thank you for all that he has meant and what he stood for in our community. So very, very proud of that recognition.